Well, in this week's edition of First Things First, I actually caught up with the Connection's Scott Blasi and renowned veterinarian Dr. Ryan Carpenter to talk about Echo Zulu and just see how she's getting on. I'll tell you one thing, boys, she loves her carrots. Dr. Ryan Carpenter did the surgery. He's one of the best in the land.
You know, Dr. Carpenter and I have had a relationship for a long time, and he actually came to Kentucky to speak on this topic, and very thankful and fortunate that we had him with a phone call away. Was here immediately, did everything, the stabilizer that we could possibly do. Santa Anita veterinarians and staff, from the people on the horse ambulance, everybody did such a fantastic job. They were, right there immediately, and we can't thank everybody enough for everything that they've put into it.
So Ryan, how did the surgery go, and give us a prognosis on Echo Zulu?
Yeah, so the surgery went very well. We did a fetlock arthrodesis, and we used a new plate called the distal femoral plate, which is an application from the human orthopedic world, to incorporate the pastern joint in our repair, because we were really worried about the integrity of the pastern joint. And our biggest fear with these kind of cases is that they subluxate their pastern in the weeks following surgery, and then that usually results in support limb laminitis. So we're very proactive to address that problem in order to help kind of hedge our bets down the line. But we still have a long road ahead of us. As I've said before, these horses really aren't out of the woods for the next 4 to 6 weeks. There's a lot that can go wrong, but we take each day by day, and so far she's done really well. She looks great. Bearing equal weight, using her casted leg well. So we're very encouraged initially on how things look. And so we'll keep our fingers crossed that we continue to have positive days, and every good day is one day closer to a successful outcome.
In your opinion, knowing the kind of champion she is, what kind of patient is she?
She's been awesome. One of the things that I look for, honestly, right out of the gate is, do they lay down? And she spent a lot of time laying down initially, and she's even spent a lot of time laying down after surgery. She's up using her leg a lot more, so she's a lot more comfortable, but she still lays down and sleeps at night, takes care of herself. And really, when you're talking about these horses that are developed laminitis, the best thing for a surgeon is a horse that lays down, because they just unload their legs, they take the weight off, they let the blood flow get to their feet, and that's just a real positive thing for us. So hopefully she continues to do that in the coming weeks, and that'll bode well for us in the end.
A lot of people may have a heart attack when they hear laying down, because we hear horror stories about horses having accidents getting up.
Yeah, so the accidents they have getting up are usually related to general anesthesia. And so you got to remember, these horses are asleep. They're often uncoordinated when they get up. But if you look at a horse that stands up in a stall, it's actually a very slow, methodical process. They do it all the time. I mean, horses lay down most of the time every day, and they get up really well. And you watch them, and a lot of times they'll protect their casted leg. They'll do stuff to help protect themselves. And so the laying down in the stall, in the barn, is a good thing.
She looks pretty comfortable.
Well, we're on day 3. She's very comfortable. She's getting around her stall well. She's getting up and down well. She's got a very good appetite. Loving some carrots.
She's pretty smart, so she's been laying down, which is a good thing, right?
Yeah, which is what we want. She sleeps well at night, and it's just a day-by-day thing. We'll change her cast in 5 days, and hopefully after that, we'll get from 1 week to the next.
Unlimited carrots, I take it.
All she wants. All she wants, and she deserves it.
Really great to hear from those connections with some good updates on Echo Zulu. Do want to remind you that Santa Anita does continue this weekend. First post 12:30 Friday, 12:30 Saturday, and 12:30 Sunday. There are still tickets left to the Breeders' Cup. You can collect them at breederscup.com.